Today, I'm going to be checking out this portable air conditioner unit that I was sent so I can do this review. I'm going to go ahead, get it out of the box. We're going to see everything that's in it, and then I'm going to get it installed in a window right behind it. So once you cut those straps, the top of the box slides right off the bottom, so you don't have to go tearing into the box. You just pull the top off, and everything's there to be accessed. I'm going to get it off now. All right, and this is everything out of the box. If you appreciate good packaging, you're going to like this unit. They packaged it really well. You shouldn't have any issues with that. This comes with everything you would normally need to put in your portable air conditioner, but this one comes with extra stuff. So it comes with this cover here. This is something you normally have to pay extra for. It's an exhaust pipe cover, so it helps you put more heat out of the house and keep more AC in, because that hose gets kind of warm, and that insulation bag that you put right here around it does a really good job to keep that heat going outside instead of having it in your house. Comes with drain hose, manuals, remote, everything you need to put it in. So let's start doing it. So to get this going, the first thing I need to do is install this portion here in a window. I'm going to be putting this in, of course, this window. You put the little metal screw with wing nut here to kind of hold it in place and lock it in. You may have to cut one of these pieces if the window is not wide enough. This window is just perfect. But if you do need to trim it, you may need to trim this back piece right here. This slides really far, so you can put it in a really large window or a really small window. Now I'm going to get the hose hooked up to this and get the window shut down, so that way we don't have any hot air coming in through the window. So now I've got the window adapter put in, the hose connected to the window adapter, and the screw over here tightened down to keep it nice and tight. Got the window pushed down on that adapter so it keeps the hot air outside, but still allows this hose right here to push the hot air out. So now I also have the insulation put on. So this is the extra piece that I said they give you in the package, which is awesome. It really helps keep the heat out. So I put that all along the actual extension hose or the exhaust hose, and then I have it connected back here to the back of the AC unit. It just slides in, real easy. So now we can plug it in and start testing it out. So I'll plug the air conditioner in and I open the vents here in the front. These vents right here, you move them manually however you want to direct the air. It has a little sticker here telling you to open them up, or you can just push them all the way closed like this if you're going to store the unit. But they're easy to open, and I usually like putting the air to the top of the room. All the controls are here, and also of course you have the remote to run them. You have power, mode, the speed of the fan, that's fan speed, down, up, timer, sleep, and lock. Then of course here on the front it's going to show you the temperature. So if I hit power, it is set to 61 degrees, so it's going to cool to 61 degrees as long as you have it in that cool mode. There's modes here on the top. So if you press the mode button, that's dehumidifier. That is fan mode. And that little snowflake looking thing is the cooling mode. Then we're going to kick the fan up on high. Here is where you adjust how you want the temperature. So if I didn't want to go down to 61, let's say I want to do 65. Then you have a timer. You can set it on however long in minutes. Sleep, which kind of makes this thing quieter and goes in a lower mode. And then you can lock out the controls. I'm going to get batteries in the remote, and we're going to use that. So I put 2 AAA batteries in the remote. It did not come with batteries, but the remote's going to be able to do everything that the controls on the unit is. It's just going to be, a remote. You can switch from Fahrenheit and Celsius. And then you have your fan speed, and you have your different modes, which is cool, dry, fan. You can turn it on and off. You can do the timer. You have the sleep mode here. You can lower or raise the fan speed here, along with the temperatures. So I have it set on 65. It does have casters on the bottom, so it makes it move around really easy. So I really like that. Even on carpet, moves around no problem. It does also have a handle on each side, so it's really easy to pick up if you need to. But rolling it should be no problem. I'm gonna let this thing run in the room for a little bit and see how cold it gets. So I'm pretty close to the unit right now, and I don't know if you can hear it. The compressor is actually really quiet on this. You hear the fan, and that's about it. You have to be really close to even barely hear when that compressor's turned on. I really like that, especially with this being in a bedroom. This unit's been running maybe 10 minutes now, and I can already tell a noticeable difference when I come in and leave the room. It's definitely colder in here, and it is putting out ice cold air. Really nice unit, nice and quiet. I really like it. I think you'll really like it. You can pick this thing up for a great price on Amazon, and I hope all of this information was helpful. Thank you very much for watching. Y'all take care.